Hear this, my beloved, for this is not an ordinary moment. This is not a chance encounter, nor a mere whisper among the noise that surrounds you. No, this very instant, this breath you now take, it is meticulously ordained. It is a divine appointment precisely timed just for you. My spirit carries a quiet ache, my child, not concerning who you are, for your essence is pure, but for the arduous journeys, the wearing passages you have endured. Tonight, a powerful, undeniable shift begins within your sacred space, a profound turning of the tides. But you must hold fast with me, attentive and fully present, until these words flowing from the heart of all creation have completely unfolded. Do not allow your thoughts to drift, to wander into the distractions of the fleeting world. Should you choose to depart before my speaking is done, should you allow your attention to be drawn away, you would miss the specific provisions, the unique blessings, the profound restorations I have set aside, meticulously prepared for you alone. Remain here, my precious one. Remain here in music, this hallowed moment. I see your exhaustion, my child. I see the deep weariness that stirs you in the quiet of the pre-dawn. The ache that awakens in the early hours when the world is still and your spirit feels most exposed. I recognize the heavy burden of promises that faded into mist, never kept, never fulfilled. I know the quiet anxiety that grips you, the silent worries over unseen obligations, the looming shadows of what is due, the burdens you have hidden in the deepest corners of your dwelling, believing no eye would ever behold them. Yet what reaches you now is unlike any other passing sound, unlike any fleeting echo of the earthly realm. This flows directly from my eternal essence to your deepest self, to the very core of your spirit in this sacred, undeniable moment. Your being here, listening, truly present, is entirely purposed. Each event, each turning of the earth, each celestial alignment, each breath you have taken, each step you have made, all converged so you would receive this exact knowing, this profound truth at this particular point in time on this very day. This is not chance. This is divine design. This is for you. Nothing, absolutely nothing, escapes my omniscient sight, my beloved. I saw the silent tears that flowed, unseen by human eyes. Tears you kept hidden from others, believing you were utterly alone in your sorrow. Your gentle pleas, soft as a sigh, found their way to me in the deepest hours of night, when troubles like relentless shadows kept you from the solace of peace. When sleep refused to visit your weary eyes, I stood with you an unseen guardian. When allegiance was cruelly betrayed, when the sacred bond of confidence was violated, leaving you feeling lessened, diminished, and deeply scarred. Every single tear, each drop that fell from your eyes was recognized by me. Not one escaped my eternal awareness. Not one single drop of your suffering was unseen, unheard, or unrecorded in the sacred annals of your life. I was there. I am here. You have felt invisible. Have you not, my precious one? As if your earnest striving, your devoted heart, and the inherent worth that shines within you passed by entirely unseen, unrecognized by those whose acknowledgement you yearned for. You gave everything you possessed, poured out your very being. Yet only your missteps, your minor falterings were brought forward, magnified for all to see. They sought only a flawless image, a perfection that no mortal can attain, disregarding all that you achieved, all the quiet victories you won. And this, my beloved, has deeply scarred your essence, leaving marks upon your spirit. You have carried a unique heaviness, a profound weight that no other fully grasped, a grief concealed from view, hidden beneath a smile, kept guarded from the probing eyes of the world. But I saw it all. I felt it all. Grasp this truth at once, my child. Let it settle into the deepest chambers of your heart. I am always eternally aware of you. I know every past event, every twist of your journey, every challenge you have faced, and I stand ready at this very moment to reshape your entire situation, to turn the tide, to bring forth a new beginning. But before I go further, before I unveil the full measure of my restorative design, I must feel your willingness to receive what I am giving. I need to perceive if you in your innermost being acknowledge these words as specifically for you, as a direct utterance from my heart to yours. If you receive this truth, if your spirit resonates with this knowing, mark this moment. Let your agreement be known. Let your sacred affirmation echo in the unseen realms. The path of your existence has indeed brought forth hardships, trials that caused you to doubt my enduring concern, my unwavering affection for you. Trying times, seasons of profound challenge led you to question my very presence. Still, I have stood by you always, my precious one, never once departing, never for a single fleeting breath. In every moment you believed yourself utterly alone, abandoned to the currents of despair, I was present. I was there steadying you, holding you firm, maintaining the sacred integrity of your spirit, ensuring that your light, though dimmed, would never be extinguished. I was there, and I remain here now. I observed your moments of public shame, the searing sting of exposure, the hurts that arose from failed connections, relationships that withered and died, and the profound lack of belief that emanated from those nearest to you, those who should have been your firmest allies. I saw you look deeply into your own eyes, peering into the reflection, striving to recognize the self you had become, wondering if the essence within you had changed beyond recognition. I watched as you contemplated releasing everything, letting go of your deepest desires, your most cherished hopes, all that once held significance and meaning for your spirit. In each of those profound trials, in every moment of despair, I stood for you. In the unseen realms, in the spiritual dimensions that lie beyond your sight, I held back forces far beyond what you could grasp, forces that sought your utter undoing. I averted harsher trials, greater torments, because my divine design for you is for completeness, for wholeness, for restoration, not for unending pain, but to bring forth a future overflowing with hope, brimming with promise, radiant with my presence. This present time, my beloved, holds a distinct sacred importance. Even as my voice reaches you, even as these words resonate within your spirit, profound movement arises, stirs, and takes form in the unseen planes in the spiritual currents that shape your existence. My emissaries of grace and truth are sent forth. Declarations are being made. Fresh passages, unforeseen pathways become visible before you, while old, restrictive ones recede into the shadows. Every single part of this grand unfolding transpires specifically for you, because of you and in answer to your longings. If your inner being connects with these words, if your truest self acknowledges without doubt or hesitation that I am speaking directly to you right now in this very moment, then state your understanding. Proclaim your assent. Do not keep this sacred understanding within. Declare your victory openly. Right. I am ready to set your intention to open the passage for the unfolding of these blessings. I am waiting for your profound response, for there is much more I wish to share, much more to reveal concerning what is now active, stirring, and taking shape in your life. It brings me profound gladness and immeasurable joy to have you present once more, my child, truly present in spirit and in heart. I knew you would return to me for a profound knowing. A deep resonance within your being grasps my utterances, recognizes the truth of my voice. Those who are connected to me, truly bound to my essence, recognize my voice, my distinct call. And I know each one by their innermost truth, by the purest core of their being. I know your truth, my beloved. I grasp your whole being, every intricate part of your spirit, and every journey, every arduous path you have undertaken. Now fully comprehend the deep eternal purpose of what unfolds this night in this sacred hour. This is not a fleeting moment, but an interval of crucial unparalleled significance. As you give your full undivided attention, a stir of activity, a powerful ripple begins in the unseen sphere. My divine emissaries are sent out. Declarations are spoken aloud, echoing through the realms. New passages emerge, luminous and clear. As old, barren ones recede into oblivion. All of this transpires for your sake, driven by your faithfulness, by your unwavering spirit, and by your courageous decision to maintain your trust, to hold firm to hope, even when all light seemed far away, even when the night was darkest. A profound righteous displeasure indeed settles within my eternal being, and I will now reveal its sacred origin. My displeasure arises from observing with perfect clarity the injustices, the grievous wrongs enacted against you. I saw those who stepped into your life not with pure hearts, but driven solely by their own gain, by the selfish pursuit of what they could extract. They held no genuine desire for your well-being, no true affection for your spirit. They came to use to exploit, perceiving only benefit for themselves, never truly seeing or valuing your true essence, your inherent worth. I held back from intervening, from unleashing the fullness of my justice, waiting with quiet, measured patience to see if their approach would change, if their hearts would soften, if they would choose a different course, a path of integrity. But their intent remained fixed, immutable in its self-serving purpose. Your profound kindness, your gentle spirit, they mistook for weakness, as if a caring heart meant simple-mindedness, as if a generous spirit implied foolishness, as if your boundless compassion was a flaw to be exploited. But I remembered. Your willingness to give, your open-handed generosity was taken advantage of again and again like a sacred wellspring from which they drew without thought of replenishment. They received everything, absolutely everything you extended, yet returned nothing. Not a simple word of gratitude, not a trace of recognition for your efforts, not even a sign of awareness for the depth of your sacrifice. Your readiness to forgive a divine quality within your spirit was overlooked, misused, and trampled upon. How many times, my child, did you release the same person from the same failing, the same transgression? How many chances, how many opportunities for redemption did you offer when others would have simply walked away, turning their backs without a second glance? How often did you swallow your hurt, your diminished self-worth, and your profound sadness, choosing instead to try once more, to extend grace yet again? And what was the return for this boundless compassion? Greater betrayal, profounder disappointments, an escalating chilling lack of concern for your delicate spirit. But know this, I saw every act. I felt every wound. I will not allow this to continue any longer, my beloved. What has taken place is enough. My patient tolerance, my long-suffering forbearance has reached its sacred limit. The moment for equitable reckoning, for divine justice has arrived, heralded by the very words I now speak. I embody boundless affection. Yes, a love that spans all creation, but also the balanced, unwavering principle of justice. When injury is brought upon one who belongs to me, one whom I have carefully fashioned and deeply cherished, when another deliberately inflicts distress, causes anguish upon a spirit I hold dear, I will not stand by without action. No, my beloved, I will rise. I will move. I will act with the full authority of my eternal being. You have carried weights heavy and oppressive, meant for no one else. Burdens that were never intended for your tender shoulders. You have taken on accountability, borne the consequences for situations that were never of your own making, never your responsibility.